Aviation expert Dr. Dayo Kayode joins me now to give us understanding into this. Dr. Kayode, it's good to have you join us right now.
Nice coming here.
In the eye of the average man who just buys a ticket and, wants to travel either to any part of the country or outside the country, you don't understand when they talk about blind spots, when you talk about, poor communication between the tower and the cockpit and all of that. Yours is you get into the plane and off you go, and you want to land safely. But talk to us about the dangers. What are the concerns here?
Yeah, you see, even safety in here starts from where you are buying your ticket. You're purchasing your ticket. Because you got to know, okay, what kind of aircraft am I flying? How old is this aircraft?
Are passengers meant to know that?
You're supposed to ask questions.
Okay.
Ask questions. But passengers don't ask questions.
No, but the point there is, that is not a very everyday knowledge.
Whether
the aircraft is 10 years old or 2 years old, how do you determine that? Even if they know.
You want to know the kind of aircraft you want, because when you want to fly, it's like when you want to board a taxi. You want to board a comfortable taxi. You want to sit down where, you will enjoy your trip. Do you understand? You got to choose your seat based even on your legs. You want to have where you will have leg room. Those are part of the little constituents of safety. Like somebody was saying, when water is dropping on a passenger, condensed aircraft, AC water dropping on a passenger, is not an infringement on safety. I say, wow, how can somebody be talking about this? But now let's come back to the kind of communication between the control tower and the cockpit that we're talking about. You can even see the way those people at our control towers are dressing. Is that normal? We see all these people abroad. You're supposed to dress sharply, not like you were saying.
Does the dressing impact on how they act, as the case may be?
As you are now, if you are putting on an agbada or a bariga, you won't be as active as you are. I mean, it speaks a lot. It speaks volume. Do you understand? It speaks volume. The way you dress, the way you appear, even to your customers, it speaks volume. But even at that, look at all the equipments we have at the airport. Are they compliant to 28th century?
But they talk about
using.
In the last 10 years, there has been, or maybe in the last about 8 to 10 years, there has been airport upgrade at one level or since the last dispensation. We've been hearing of airport
When
upgrades.
you're talking of upgrade, are they upgrading the equipments or they are upgrading the buildings? They are two different things.
We outside wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But when they talk about airport equipment upgrade, we look at it should be everything.
Because, you see, all these things are being done by politicians. And you know the way our politicians behave. You know the way some of our leaders behave. What kind of equipment are they bringing in? Look at when we started our GSM. Operators were bringing in obsolete equipment that have been discarded off there. They will now paint it and then be using as their mask and all that. And that's why at that time we were having bad network.
All right.
But now look at this now.
All right.
Pilots themselves are complaining about bad communication between the control tower and
we
the cockpit.
We hear they talk about flying blind. All right, we have to leave it here now. Dr. Dayo Kayode, thank you very much.
Aviation expert Dr. Dayo Kayode is here with me to tell us more about the inner workings of the aviation sector. Good morning, Dr. Kayode.
Good morning.
Just how crucial is this communication that we're talking about between those on the ground, the controllers on the ground, and those on the cockpit?
It is more than crucial, because before any aircraft should land, the control tower needs to give you, number one, the right of way, so that there won't be collision. That's why sometimes you see an aircraft in the sky about to land in, but then we take off again and then go run. That's because that particular aircraft is not having right of way. So when you are being communicated with, then you have a right of way. Secondly, it is the control tower that will tell you this is the situation of things within this airport now, for you to be able to maneuver yourself properly within that airport. But with what we are seeing, it's so unfortunate that the total bouquet of SMS, our safety management system, has broken down.
And talking about this near misses, collisions, these are genuine fears.
That is
realities on the ground.
Exactly. That is one of the concomitant effects of that broken down bouquet of SMS, safety management system. When you look at our airports, you see the grand operators, they are complaining about equipment. Those ones flying, they are complaining about equipment because safety in the air starts from the ground. But it's unfortunately, some people don't know. It is the people on ground that will set that aircraft before it can fly.
No one works in isolation, especially those you know, flying the plane in itself. But just how crucial is training, retraining now to curb this case?
We have a live right now.